Good day, everybody. It's Royale. As you know, my videos are raw, short, and sweet. It's been a while since I made a video. I don't really make too much videos. And the reason why is because I have not much time. I'm not really a YouTuber guy. Plus, my videos are raw. It's just my thoughts and my opinion, and I'm trying not to be biased on the topics I talk about. But it's kind of funny. One of my videos got deleted, and I didn't even have like a big fan base or anything, so it's kind of funny. But I did start one last week about I can't pronounce his name properly. Canapino, the football player, the San Francisco guy that with the afro that went down his knee um, for the national anthem, and he has his own little history or life story on Netflix. And this guy right here, and the conservative twins, they also criticize him about the one thing he had talked about. But that'll be another video. But I'm just gonna talk about it quickly because I did make my raw short sweet video of it, but I kind of went off topic about it, so I didn't post it up, whatever. And I was talking about, and it's funny though, because I know the conservative twins, they're married to Spanish ladies, and then I thought this Officer Tatum guy, whatever. I know his wife looks like she's light skinned or something, but I just figured out right now. He said it right now that she's actually white. So, but I thought that though, and then you have Candace Owens too, and it's like my whole thing about the football player guy is that these two were criticizing him about what he said about like at the start about how football is like slavery to the black man, which I don't understand that point. I kind of thought that maybe he kind of like overdid with that, whatever, but maybe there's something deeper than what he's talking about. But that's all the conservative twins and this Officer Tatum guy. That's all they talked about. They didn't talk about like how it was for Kaepernick or whatever his name. Sorry again, I destroyed his name, whatever. But the football player from San Francisco that has the afro. He's I believe he's white and coolie, which is coolie in like I say coolie. A lot of Jamaicans say coolie, which is like Indian. But yeah, so he's mixed. I don't think he's black white. I think he's actually like white and Indian, which doesn't make a difference anyways. Whatever, but he's mixed, whatever. And like it was interesting, like him growing up with like a white family and how they didn't realize him getting pulled over by the cops. How different it was for him, and once the cop knew that that was his parents, that the cop kind of backed down a little bit, whatever. But they didn't realize that, and then it showed how they're kind of racist too, right? Like how their other kids, they actually have like two kids of their own. Um, that I guess their prom or whatever you guys have in the states, your prom or whatever dates it is, whatever. How the two of their kids went on prom dates, whatever, or whatever it is. Again, whatever it is, your college date, your prom date, your senior, junior high prom, whatever it was, and how their two kids from before, how they went on their date, and they have their pictures of their prom date. I believe they have a daughter and a son, so they have their prom pictures. Um, on like like how you have this shelf over your fireplace or something, I think, or some kind of shelf in the family room or something. We say family room, dining room, whatever you guys call it, right? And then it showed that with this football player, Kaepernick, whatever his name is, how when he went out with a black girl and they got the picture, they put it in the draw, and then the next year after that, he had some other thing you guys do in the states, whatever, and he went on with a white girl, and then that picture they actually put on display with the other kids too. So it kind of showed like how the races and stuff like that, and how they wanted a black guy, their black kid to be dating a white girl, whatever. So I thought that was interesting, and that should have been something the conservative twins or officer, this guy, whatever, should have talked about. But no, they talked about the one thing and they put the guy down. And now this guy's talking about like why black guys or why we date white girls for whatever. And that's my whole point about the whole football player, the video I did make, but I didn't put it up because I kind of screwed up on it, whatever. Even though my videos are raw, but I kind of screwed up on it. But my whole point is that yeah, like you guys are sellouts, and you guys are always criticizing your black people and also putting your black people down. Every video you guys do, it's like always about criticizing your black people. And yeah, you guys are sellouts. You're dating the conservatives. They couldn't find a black girl. They went for the Spanish people, the Spanish girls, which nothing wrong with that, whatever. And then this guy right here, his first baby mother is white, and this one is not his wife right now. She's also white too. So don't tell me about it's not about color and stuff like that. And then you're talking about 1 minute about status, then you're about why you guys date white girls for because of the status or the different groups you're in and stuff like that. There's black successful females too. You know what I mean? My partner is is white. So I also think that I am selling out to my culture too. And the reason I say that for is because we came from so far, and we should be making that strong black family is what we should be doing, but we're not, right? And if you look at a lot of white successful people, they stick with their own people, and you have few successful black men that actually do that, or few successful black women, even like Candace Owens. You know what I mean? Like she has a big platform. You guys have a pretty big platform, and you guys are talking about black people this and black people that, but then you guys are not even supporting your own people too. But I can admit that I think that I sold it to my culture, because I think the best thing for you to have is your culture. So you guys have the same. You're talking about that Dana white girl. You guys have a lot of things in common. No, you don't. Like she doesn't know about king rules or about the dreads. Well, even though you guys don't do that stuff because you guys um are not in, I don't know. You guys don't like that kind of culture anyways, because you guys think that's thugs or ghetto or whatever maybe, right? But I mean, like a lot of us here in Canada, I have dreads. I've had cane rolls. I'm not a thug. I have a decent job. I work for myself. Um, take care of my kids. Um, you know what I mean? So it doesn't mean you're a gangbanger, you're a thug, or whatever it may be. That's just part of our culture. Just like how so many people have long ponytails or mohawks or whatever, or shaved sides or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's just who you are, kind of thing, right? But I think the best thing, and why do you think a lot of Indians and Chinese, they stick with their culture for, right? Because it just makes their neighborhood a lot stronger, and they understand each other better. They understand about the recipes, their curry chicken, and their, like whatever it may be, or their Chinese plate or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going back and forth from the Indian and Chinese, but to say in the black people, right? It's like um, well, it also matters if you're really into your black culture anyways. If you're not, then you're not. Then obviously, but if you are into your culture kind of thing, then it is better if you stick with your own people, because your own people understand you better. You know what I mean? And I just think it's kind of funny when I was gonna make that video about the football player, and I was calling you out about that, about you being a sellout, but I thought your girlfriend was light skinned, but now I found out she's actually white, so you are a sellout, and I'm a sellout too, because my partner is Caucasian, she's white, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just think you got to be real and say, you know what, yeah, it is kind of a sellout, because as I said, like a lot of white successful people are with the same people. You know what I mean? Same thing with Indians, same thing with Chinese, and what is that for? Because it builds their family, the foundation. You know what I mean? They keep their roots going on, they keep their heritage, they keep their music, their dances, their the food, the hairstyle, the way they talk, their swag. They keep that going on, right? So yeah, and then that other person has to learn, because doesn't have to learn your culture. You have to got to teach your culture, unless you don't have a culture yourself. You know what I mean? But if those people that do, that actually know where they came from and actually have a culture, then yeah. But if you're not, then you know then that's different, right? But there's nothing wrong with it. Hopefully this video doesn't get deleted. I'm just saying that you got to be real with yourself. Um, Date who you want to date. The person makes you happy, they make you happy. But I just feel that as black people, we should be sticking together more, and even supporting our like each other's businesses, and stop putting each other down and criticizing each other all the time, like you guys are doing with every black person that's done something right now. You guys like YouTube, like your YouTube fame is basically off of putting down your own black people. You know what I mean? And but yeah, date who you want to date. You're happy. You're happy. I just think I try to keep it real. As I said, my partner is white. I'm happy. We're happy together. We have beautiful kids. I wouldn't switch it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I just find it that with my culture and stuff that I like to do, she obviously doesn't understand it. And there's certain things, because I'm Jamaican and she's not Jamaican, and I'm into my culture kind of thing, where I like a certain, like my food. I like the music. I like stuff like that, right? So, and obviously she doesn't really understand it, or she's not really like, she likes to eat the food, but she won't cook the food, or you know what I mean, stuff like that, right? Because it's not really part of who she is, kind of thing, right? So for me, it's like that's my whole thing. For me, So I got to make sure that I learn how to cook, and I make sure I get that to my kids, where they get that, where they get their their plates and their heritage, and they don't lose that, right? And I've also noticed that I have some customers that are Indian, that I seen even like the mother teaching the daughter how to cook, so like, and like teaching them how to speak their languages so they don't lose their culture, right? So there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just my thing, right? But again, um, my partner is Caucasian. My first wife, ex-wife, she's like me. She's mixed. She's black, Indian, Chinese. She doesn't have white in her. I have white in me, but she doesn't. She's like black, Indian, which we say coolie, and yeah, what is it? Black, coolie, and Chinese. That's what she is in her, right? But and we have a beautiful boy too, right? But my wife right now, yeah, she's Caucasian. But yeah, no, you date who you want to date. I'm just saying that I just think like sometimes people just like keep it real, and but also it matters what you want to do in life. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like for me, as I said before, so like for me, I want to keep my culture going on, so I gotta do it myself, right? But it'd be a lot easier if I was actually with a black person. My first wife, she's Jamaican, just like I am, right? So, um, my kid gets it from both sides, right? Of the Jamaican heritage and stuff like that, because we want to keep that going, because you know what I mean. Like that's who we are. We're Jamaican, right? So it all depends on what you want to carry on, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's about it for me. So yeah, so like, but I'm saying from my side with my Caucasian wife, um, I'm the one that has to like do all like make sure my kids are, when they go to the grandparents, my parents' house, they get their food, and they get, understand the culture, and then when they're here, I cook them some food too, and the culture, and play the music and stuff like that, and they know where they came from, kind of thing, right? But so it's just one parent doing it, kind of, compared to having two parents. But yeah, so I'm not trying to dish you guys, trying to put you guys down. I'm just saying that, like, okay, I don't know if zealous, if that's like a strong, like that's like offensive word or something, but like like I say, yeah, I'm a sellout in a way, but again, I don't know if that's like a rude word to say, or but I mean, like, at the end of the day, that is kind of that we have done, but you can't pick and choose who you love. But I just think, as I said, that yeah, I just, like, as I said before, like, you can't pick and choose who you love. But I don't know if I'm using the right word or not, but I say sellout. Um, and but yeah, that's about it, really. Not trying to offend anybody, but as you know, my videos are raw, short, and sweet. I'm always saying a lot. But yeah, that's about it. Everyone, just be safe if you can. Leave a comment. I like to have conversations. I like to see both sides of the of both sides. And that's why I said, like, I'm telling you guys my point of view and how I feel, and I'm saying that, like, I am dating with my wife right now is Caucasian. So, but I still think that, like, I'm selling out my culture. You know what I mean? After everything we've been through, but that's just what I think. That's how I feel. Again, I'm like, as I said before, I'm not too sure if that word you're saying sell it is like really offensive and stuff like that. But I just mean, like, you guys are probably good guys, anyways. Whatever, like, you know what I mean. You guys are living your life. You guys take care of your kids, your family. You guys are, holding it up. Doing your stuff. But that's just my little 2 cents. If you can, leave a comment, whether it's good or bad. I like to have conversations. Please don't be deleting my videos, or just because you're a fan, and then go to another video. Like, one of my videos got deleted, and I don't have time to be posting all these videos on, and then they just getting deleted. Like, it's just words. I'm not saying, like, I mean, like, it's just words. This is how I feel. This is just my thoughts, my opinions. Um, Again, if you don't like it, just leave a comment. You don't have to, like, report it or anything like that. Like, come on now, people. And that video's up for like the whole summer, and then it just got deleted like this week. So I'm like, that's kind of random. Like, so, like, it must have been like, and I don't have like, I'm just a newcomer. Like, I'm a small little guy. I don't have that much views on my thing. So it was obviously someone that found the video and didn't like it, and just reported right away. You know what I mean? Because I don't have a big fan base. I think that video had maybe like, what, maybe like 100 views or something within the last 4 months. I'm not a big time YouTuber kind of thing, but it's okay, whatever. Maybe one day I might be, one day I might not be. You know what I mean? But this is just my 2 cents, how I feel, my two thoughts. Anyways, yeah, so leave a comment, good or bad. I like to have conversations. If you can, subscribe. That'd be cool. Um, anyways, ever just be safe. I'm not trying to offend anybody. Really, I'm not. I'm just put my 2 cents in how the way that I see it as. But yeah, be safe. Thanks. Bye.